Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Scranton Prep Cavaliers football. Dave Horvath joining us right now. Well, Dave, for you, playing some football into the postseason, you guys are playing for a district championship this weekend against Berwick. How excited are you and the guys?
Well, we just came off a really big win. That was the first district playoff win in our school's history, so that just really pumped us up. And we're just really already getting excited over it.
We'll talk about the injuries you guys have had this year. They've been tough facing some of them, but different guys have stepped up, and different guys have been injured at different key positions for you guys. But somehow, some way, you guys still play physical and you still win football games.
Yeah, well, first, our starting running back, Justin Welko, got hurt in the first game against Dunmore. But then junior Ricky Morgan really stepped up. He's a really hard runner, running behind our fantastic line. And at the quarterback position, our starting quarterback, Jake Ryan, got injured about a couple weeks ago. And then the backup to him, Brian Dwyer, got injured. So one of the wide receivers on our team, Kevin Holmes, stepped in. He played a little bit of quarterback sophomore year and stepped in these last 2 weeks and did an outstanding job.
One thing you like about Holmes is he's a big kid, so he has that ability. He's a pretty athletic guy. Tell us about some of the things that he could do when he has the football. What he's like is, having a little bit of that senior leadership in the huddle is always good too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, he's 6'4", and he is quick for how big he is. So he could. We ran a couple of bootlegs with him, and he has a heck of an arm. He really puts it right there for all our wide receivers to catch it. And he uses everyone on the field. This last game, he went 10 for 10 he threw it to 6 different receivers, which is just outstanding.
Dave, let's talk about your role on the team this year, offensively, defensively. Tell us about the positions you play and how you're contributing there at Scranton Prep.
Well, offensively, I play wide receiver in the slot most of the time. And I'm just the go-to guy if we need a key first down, like a quick hitch or something. And defensively, I am the free safety, and so I call all the plays and make sure everyone knows what they're doing. I'm kind of the leader out there on the secondary, and I just know what's going on and make sure that everyone else knows what's going on. So yeah.
Dave, how about the physicality of your team this year? You guys have hit that weight room. You got some hard-nosed players as well, which helps. And you guys have had a lot of physical battles this year. I mean, you could pick off the team and say, wow, that team was physical, that team was physical. But you guys have been more physical in just about every game. I mean, you have a 1-point loss this year, but you guys have pretty much played outstanding football all season long.
Oh, yeah. It just starts with the guys up front, with Christian, Borgia, DeAndrea, Belavage, and Polition. Those guys are the reasons why our defense is so good, because no one can run the ball against us. But I think our biggest challenge up front is definitely going to be this week coming up with Berwick. They're very physical.
Let's talk about Tyler Stefersky, because he's a physical linebacker, a physical fullback as well. How about his leadership?
Oh yeah, he's outstanding leadership just by the way he carries himself. And just the way he plays, he goes hard every single play and makes sure that everyone else is going hard. And he could hit hard too. That's something. He just has a nose for the football.
Well, Berwick has done it with defense all year long. I mean, they beat Coughlin 7-6. You guys have played tremendous defense as well. We're going to search for some points this weekend, but you guys also have found a way to get to the end zone a little bit more maybe than the Bulldogs this year. But again, after 3 quarterbacks, you guys are still finding ways. Talk about what you think it's going to take to beat a team like Berwick.
I think we're just going to have to come out and play with a lot of toughness, and we just need to come out with motivation and want it more than them. I think that's what it's going to come down to, just wanting it more.
How about game planning-wise? Coach Donato, one of the best coaches in northeastern Pennsylvania. He beat Coach Curry many, many years ago back in North Pocono, and Berwick played probably before you were even born. But when you go back and you look at the history with Coach Donato, he's going to have you guys prepared, and he'll know what to do, I think, against Coach Curry.
Oh, yeah. He always comes out with a great game plan every single week. He knows what he's been doing. He's been doing it for a long time, and I know he'll be ready. But we just have to come to play on Friday night.
Dave, let's talk about your future endeavors. Any plans that you have going into next year as far as whether you want to play sports or what you want to study on the college level?
Well, I'm applying to 2 academies, the academy at West Point and Annapolis. So if I get into either one, I'm going to study engineering. And I also apply to a lot of civilian colleges where I would probably study biology or pre-med. And I don't think I'm going to play sports in college. It's just really exciting because just being a part of something more than yourself and dedicating your life to service is just undescribable, I think. And just getting into applications and everything, it's just good, I guess.
Well, it's outstanding, that's for sure. Not many student athletes ever get that opportunity. Of course, you want to do it as a student at one of those, and if not, you'll still have some other great choices. So, great student at Scranton Prep. David, we wish you well in your future endeavors, and of course, this weekend should be exciting against Berwick.
Thank you.
All right, wide receiver and safety, David Horvath here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.